like, subscribe, and share this video. Everybody ain't got no big bad dog. You know, some dogs are smaller than others. Everybody don't have a protection dog. I know some of y'all gonna think, oh, I know my dog will protect me. Some of y'all got the German Shepherd. But then somebody come in and German Shepherd might look like that little dog. So everybody ain't gonna have no big bad dog. Just love what you got. This just a little dog video I'm doing. I'm just telling you, some of y'all dogs gonna look like this here. Yeah, some of y'all dogs gonna look like that. Some of y'all dogs ain't gonna be able to do this. Watch this dog. See that? See that? Some of y'all dogs ain't gonna be able to do that. Damn. Telling you, some of y'all dogs cannot do that right there. Someone can't do it. And once again, that's how your dog must be taken. Once again, some of y'all dogs gonna be looking like this. This big dog looking at like, boy, stop. Is somebody tickling my arm? What is this tickling on me? This how this dog looking. What is this tickling on me? Is this a flea? Let me just look. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, let me look and see what that is. I'll just snatch him. But I ain't gonna do it. In reality, some of y'all dog gonna be looking like this right here. Maybe you'll have a South African Bobo like this. That's something like that better take you. Or get you something like this right here. Get you a Doberman. That Doberman look like will eat you alive if you come up in there. To get you something like one of these breeds if you can take care of them. Or get you something like this. A pit. That pit look like he'll get down with you. But once again, your dog might look like this.
Here's a loud noise. The dog gets up, alert, she grabs the dog, puts in protection mode. She then realizes it's an intruder coming in. She sends the dog off into a bite command. The dog comes in, neutralizes the situation. We fight the dog. Usually in a situation like that, I don't think the fight will go that long. But we put some pressure on the dog, hitting him with certain objects, picking him up, just to reassure that he's able to take some of these pressures. Why we call them a street pits? Because they're not American bullies, not American pit bull terriers. People call them mutts. You know, to me, they're my pitties. So the two courses we have today are both showing confirmation. One, Kevlar is the AKC champion, who also has a couple of different obedience, temperament, and protection titles. Our main focus with this guy is majority personal protection work. Kevlar is 3 years old now. He's about 28 inches height and about a good 120 pounds. We got Giovanna. He's about 24 inches tall. And, you know, I haven't weighed her in a while, but maybe a good 85, 90 pounds. So then I got my street pit Leonidas. He's about 18 inches tall with about 75 pounds. We do compete in Schützen work. He just got his BH title. We're looking forward to getting his one soon. We compete in Iron Dog and ACAL events. You know, as many temperament titles and obedience titles as we can with them. To be honest, my ideal dog are the pitties. Short, compact, short hair, very easy to stay inside the doors, inside home, can work outside. You know, the well balanced, the short hair, the temperament was there, the workability. When I got introduced to the Cane Corso, you know, pretty similar, you know, in my opinion. You know, the workabilities, you know, they bring good drive, good servitude to the table, nice family dogs, show good well balance. They can turn it on, you know, from 0 to 100, and that's usually what I'm looking for. A dog that can be inside the house, mellow, to handle the work. The main difference sometimes I can see, sometimes the Corsos tend to be a lot more territorial. I can leave my female outside in the yard, and she's a little bit more sensitive to new environments, new people coming up. She's more vocal. My pitty, he tends to be more laid back, watch people kind of walk in and out a little bit more than anything else. So the main difference between a sport dog and personal protection dog is sport is that he plays a sport. He out there and excels and does well. A personal protection dog can go out there on this training field, excel and do well, but he also has to perform on the streets as well too. With the baby right there next to you, with the wife right there, he has to make, and you have to make sure as handler owner that the wife can control the dog, that your 12-year-old daughter can touch the dog and control that dog. and being involved in the training. Sometimes in sport dogs, it's only one handler, one owner, man, wife, caring for that dog and working that dog. Me, I personally believe that if you got to create a game where you got to work your dog a little bit off and engage them on the streets as well too, in your home, in your car, and different areas that you want him to be potentially protect you in. So today we set up 3 protection scenarios, I guess we like to call them. So in the first scenario, we had our street pit Nidus and mother and child preparing breakfast in the kitchen. When she hears a loud noise, the dog gets up, alert, she grabs the dog, puts in protection mode. She then realizes it's an intruder coming in. She sends the dog off into a bite command. The dog comes in, neutralizes the situation. We fight the dog. Usually in a situation like that, I don't think the fight will go that long. But we put some pressure on the dog, hitting him with certain objects, picking him up, just to reassure that he's able to take some of these pressures. Definitely, I like to train harder than the actual fight might be. And that's controversial sometimes, putting the pressure on the dog. Sometimes people can say it doesn't mean anything, but to me, it's testing the heart, the courage of the dog. The second scenario, we worked with a Cane Corso Kevlar. This scenario here, we had handler owner at his desk checking some emails when he hears the doorbell ring. Doorbell rings, and all of a sudden an intruder comes in, bursting into him, trying to attack him. The dog steps into protection mode, handles him, neutralizes the intruder. At the same time, the handler owner goes and gives his bite command. And then we kind of go into now your training mode, putting the pressure, squeezing him against the wall, hitting him, small little kicks and fights here and there. Just like I said, just ensure that dog's gonna hold on nice, comfortable, strong, firm grips, and can continue with the pressure we're putting on him. Our third scenario, we work with our young Cane Corso Giovanna. So this scenario here, someone was at the front door, handler owner came in, female walks in with their dog, sees someone at the front door. She yells at him, approaches him. This guy doesn't back down, wants to test the dog. He's screaming, yelling at the dog. And now pretty much what that is, trying to intimidate the dog with no equipment. Making sure the dog lights up, facing, understanding it's the man. I want to see nice, good, strong courage, not allowing me to step into that lady's bubble. And I don't stop until I feel that dog is committed enough, and then I reward her with the retreat and to make sure she did a good job, well done, and then reward her with a reward bite. You never know when I'm going to pop out, and you have to defend your handler owner.